Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, we
Mhm.
are going. All right. All the things. Welcome. We're so glad you guys are here. Did you miss us last month or last week? I'm sorry. Who cried that we didn't go live
Yes. Tell
last
us in the
Monday?
comments, did you cry? Be
Yeah.
honest.
Did you
hmm
cry? Yes.
I
I'm
know.
gonna go share. I'm gonna go on YouTube and share it to our group so they're seeing it live.
Yay. Okay, good.
And we'll
Yeah.
just remind you guys that it is a Monday thing at 11:30 Central, 12:30 Eastern. If y'all feel free to set your alarms.
But
That's
then don't cry if we don't come, like
yeah.
at that very moment, because we're women, we're moms, grandma, and so we have things happening. So yeah, last week was spring break for us, like Easter Monday. So we enjoyed a beautiful day outside and we
Fun.
fished and just all the things. It was great. So
I
yeah,
love that.
I love
very
it.
fun. All right. Well, we're excited to bring you guys some fun things. We're excited that spring is happening, and so maybe your skin is changing. Maybe you want some tips for some different things, and so we want to bring that to you guys today. So I'm gonna let Marie kick it off though, because if you look closely at Marie, you might notice something a little bit different as she like turns from side to side.
Yes.
She's not like Cruella de Vil, but like a little. Tell us
Jess,
what you got going,
would you
Marie.
spotlight her so they can see
Oh
her
yeah,
better?
yeah, yeah, for sure. Let me do that so we can see Marie in like a zoomed in version. There we go.
Love, love, love. We'll try to just stay this direction and I'll just talk out of the side of my face. But you guys, I got up this morning and my schedule is weird. And so my life, I'm in a new phase of life, obviously, from a lot of you, because I have 9 grandchildren that do not live in my house, obviously, and I don't have any kids that do live in my house. And so I'm totally confessing all of my sins, but I do not do a full face of makeup every single day. I don't do my hair every day.
Yeah.
I was telling somebody at my workout the other day that I literally usually wash my hair once a week because I wash it for Monday night and then I work out all week and I take a bath after I work out almost every day, right? So that who needs to do their hair then? I'm not going to get back on and do live. If I have a live event, obviously I will do my hair. But if I really have like a last minute something that I need to look decent, I might use some dry shampoo for the hair. But for the face, we can do a half face. I mean, we can do a half face. We can do like a quick, dash out the door. I can't say what I want to say. I was going to say 5 minutes, but sometimes my 5 minutes is longer than that. Anyway, so when I got up this morning, I thought, okay, I know I'm not feeling at the top of my game, and I always feel better if I put on makeup, period. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to actually pretend half of my face is the way I really feel, and half of the face is the way that it makes me feel because it's done. And when my girls went to college, they struggled. They really did struggle. And so and part of that is you're out of your normal routine and sometimes you don't do your normal things. And like even getting up in the morning and brushing your teeth before class, right? Like my girls would call me in a funk and I'd be like, hey, have you brushed your teeth yet? Okay, well, go brush your teeth and call me back. Then they call me. And of course, this was before FaceTime, y'all. So like I couldn't see them. I just had to hear their voice, which you can still basically see them if you only hear their voice. Can I get an amen from all the moms? Uh, we know exactly what's happening just based on their voice. So then we'd go through the whole routine. Well, did you get dressed? Did you put any makeup on? Did you wash your face? Like, let's start there, right? Anyway, and so you could just feel it lighten with each step of self-care. And as women, you guys, we got to have it. We just do. And so anyway, so I'm actually feeling pretty spunky on this side, but I do have mascara on just this side. Oh, I actually have I'm so glad I looked.
Full
I actually got
smudge.
a little extra mascara on my skin. I have a little blush. I have foundation. I have some powder. Lipstick was hard to do on only half of my lips, so I didn't want to freak you guys completely out. But you guys can tell this side, literally my skin tone is not as even. I do have eyeshadow on, but I didn't do anything else up here. I have no mascara or anything else. And so I really just would encourage you guys to just choose a little self-care for yourselves. And so September is going to talk about some of our foundation options. And so I love that we have options. And so today I used a different foundation than I normally do too. So there's that. So y'all enjoy some self-care today and pop in the comments and let us know how is it making you feel.
Yay. I love that. Thank you, Marie. beautiful woman. Okay, so
Mhm.
I'm going to talk about foundation options. So we're thinking, okay, seasons are changing, and I know spring didn't just happen like today, but depending upon where you live, it's like, okay, for a while it was maybe just Jess was having some like cold weather, a teeny bit of snow still, and then it's getting warm and then it's cold again. So we've had that in Texas too. So our skin needs to be taken care of as our seasons change, and sometimes we forget that. And so take advantage of your Mary Kay girl who is trained for this, who wants to help you. Take advantage of getting to try before you buy, getting samples in the mail or trying things in person, maybe exchanging something that's not quite working for you anymore. And so I'm just going to show you a quick overview of some foundation options because we all have different opinions of how our foundations we want them to feel or what we want to do. I know personally, and I know Jess and Marie are the same. It's like, well, what mood am I in? And that's what foundation I'm going to wear. So that, there's lots of factors involved. But I do want to remind us that the actual statistic that was done in all their studies, not Mary Kay, but just in general, was that women age 23% faster when you don't wear foundation than those who do wear foundation. It's kind of strange. So you wouldn't think of aging as being a thing like, why would that matter with foundation? I know the way I was raised and I used a certain C word brand that you buy at the mall. If I wore a foundation, it would break me out. So it was not a take care of my skin. It was like, I'm going to cover stuff up. Well, I don't want to cover it up and break out. So I just wouldn't wear foundation. Mary Kay's foundation is actually part of our skincare. When you're looking at categories, they don't call it makeup, they call it skincare because it does put a shield over our face, protecting our pores from all the junk in the air. Think car windshield. Ooh. And so it really does make a difference in we don't want the free radicals. So we have all the antioxidant properties. We don't want the bad stuff getting in our skin and breaking down and aging us and making our skin dirty and unhealthy. So I'll start first with our pressed powder. This comes as a refill, as do all our other things like this. You can put it in the magnetic palettes. It's a square, so it's really easy. This comes just like this, and you put it in and to be able to take it with you. It can just be a little touch up, or it can be what you wear for your foundation. You can wet your sponge to apply it for a sheer look and make it cover a little more. You can even use a spot treatment where you use your finger and then put it on your zit or something that you're trying to cover because it has coverage. This is mineral pressed sheer foundation. So that's one option. Then we have our loose powder. It's now called silky setting powder. Think mineral powder, but newer technology and smaller cuts more time. So even finer does cover. I believe that's what Jessica uses all the time and her skin always looks gorgeous. Okay, so I'm kind of going from sheers to the next is CC cream. This is probably our very most popular. It is one of our top 10 bestsellers in all of Mary Kay. And you guys know CC cream, we talk about it all the time. It does have 8 skincare benefits. I won't give them all to you now, but if you go to your consultants, marykay.com website, click on CC cream and product overview, it'll tell you. Excellent product, can be used in addition to another foundation or all by itself. You can do 1 pump for this side and 1 pump for that side, or half a pump for your whole face. All of our foundations are buildable, which I think is one of the best qualities of our foundations, is you can wear the same product as me, but mine can cover more because I've put more on and it won't look cakey. So last but not least, we have the Luminous 3D foundation. And well, it's called 3D, and the matte 3D foundation. They're both oil-free. Luminous is that dewy, wet look for people that have dry skin and they really love that extra moisture. And then the matte is the powdery finish. It's lighter. The matte foundation, just so you know, is actually lighter than the CC cream. That sounds strange, but as far as feel, it actually feels lighter than the CC cream because it doesn't have the added benefits of extra moisture or SPF like the CC cream does. So this is Luminous and 3D. This is what our normal liquid foundation. It is very precise. There are more than 30 shades. You'll definitely want to have to match with your consultant, have her stripe test you to find your correct undertones. And usually we are 3 to 4 different shades throughout the year, depending upon when it is. And so this is your friendly reminder that you have choices and to get with your Mary Kay girl so she can help you find the best one for the new season. So yay.
Yay. All right. So Marie's working on evening out her face there. Are you done, Marie? Do you want to give us your reveal? No, she's still working. Okay. We'll come back to her in a minute. All right. I'm going to go then. Okay. So I'll spotlight me so you guys can see my things. Okay. So as we're coming into summer and in this springtime, maybe you guys are like me and you're like, sporting some shorts sometimes, and then you're looked down and you're like, oh my gosh, my legs are so pasty. And so they have not seen sun in a long time. And so I'm going to show you a little hack about adding a lotion and a CC cream to give you a little bit of color to your legs, a little bit of tone. And so the Target Action Toning Lotion is great. This is a lotion that helps firm your skin all over your body. So it gives you like lift and firm. It's not for your face, but kind of everywhere else. It is in our Time Wise. So it is an anti-aging product, but for your body. So we really love that. It helps reduce the appearance of premature skin aging and for all of your body. So I feel like it helps smooth my skin. It helps with reduce the appearance of like stretch marks, spider veins, a cellulite. I know none of you guys have any of those things, but if you did, this would be a great product for you. And then you can add a little bit of a CC cream to your body lotion. Like I pump them both in my hand and then mix them and then just kind of blend them on. And so then it gives you that hydration for your legs, but then it also gives you a little bit of tint too, so that when you're wearing like a dress or shorts, that your legs have a little bit of shade to them. So that's a fun little hack. It also gives you, because the SPF is in the CC cream, it gives you a little bit of SPF coverage, but we would definitely recommend wearing our SPF 50 or our SPF 30 for like prolonged sun exposure, if you're working in the yard, all those kind of things. And then the other thing that I love so much for summer, I have very oily skin. And so these, a lot of people don't know about, but these are beauty blotters. I have like 3 different packs all around. And so I keep them. This is funny. I don't know if you guys know this actually. So in the center console of my Equinox, there is like a tissue dispenser, and I put this in there. So I fold it backwards like this. And
You're
then
so cool.
these are my tissues, because I'm like, I don't really need Kleenex. I need these. And so
I love
this
it.
is what I
I
have
love
like a
it.
quick access to, but I also keep them in my like purse or belt bag so that I can like touch up. And so what it does is it helps pull all the oil off of your skin so that your face doesn't feel shiny or greasy kind of thing. It just pulls it off, but it doesn't pull off the makeup. So especially in this like T-zone area, I'll show you guys that like pulls off the oil, but then not the makeup. So it's really great. So I love these little tissues. You get 75 in a pack for $8. So they're really great. They're great for teens, anyone with oily skin, but you need a few. You'll want a couple for different places, so you'll have them whenever you need them. All right, now we're ready to go back to Marie, right? We want to see her beautiful,
Yes.
her after look. We're going to spotlight you again, Marie, so we can see you up and close.
Well, I'm uneven. It could be my ring light too. My ring light is on the side, which is a bummer.
Yeah,
but anyway,
it just looks like it's lighter because the light's hitting it.
Yeah.
yeah. So, but yes.
By the way,
I
your
feel like
blouse is so gorgeous, Marie. You're so lovely.
my what is so gorgeous?
Blouse.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You
your
know,
shirt.
I always have to have a little something, something, right?
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you. Ready for my day though.
Yes.
A much
So
better
good.
attitude than I had earlier.
Guys, thank you for supporting your Mary Kay girl. I know we've said that a million times, but as April comes to a close, just know that there's no question that she has a big goal to finish the month. We all have these milestones that we try to hit at the end of every month. And of course, every month is important. But we're right now coming into our last quarter of our Mary Kay fiscal year, and we get recognized by where we land at the end of June. And so our last quarter, full April, May, and June, she needs all hands on deck. And so thank you for supporting her. Thank you for going to search your bathroom and your makeup bag and seeing what is not Mary Kay and seeing if you can transition over to all Mary Kay. She might even have a special for you to just go ahead and chunk what you have now and switch over to what we offer instead. This day and age, it's so important to know where our money's going. And we want to remind you that when you wash your face with Mary Kay, you're not only directly impacting your community, and the taxes and all of that are going to your community or the community of your Mary Kay girl, but you're directly impacting her family. We're not MLM. It's not like she gets 10% and someone above her gets 20 some. She gets a straight profit from that. It is her straight business. So supporting local, shopping small, all the love. We so appreciate you.
So good.
Well
I know.
done.
And
Well said.
yeah, the other thing I thought about is Mother's Day is less than 2 weeks away, public service announcement. So if your mom is in your life, or a mother-in-law or grandma, or a friend that is a mama or like a mom to you, send her some love via your Mary Kay girl. She's got some good ideas of some things that we can kind of customize and things like that. There's also time to schedule like a mother-daughter makeover session or pampering time. And so that's really fun to be able to have an experience with the women in your life that you love. And so connect with your Mary Kay girl and schedule something like that with her in the next week or so, because that would be really fun to do.
Good
And
idea.
don't forget our $20 starter kit opportunity. If for some reason maybe you're a teacher and you are looking at winding down for the summer and you're thinking, oh, I could really use a side hustle, like have some extra income in the summer, this is a great opportunity. Our starter kit is literally just, it's so easy to do an e-start and really have a very successful side hustle. Or maybe you're the girl like me and September and Jess that we use all Mary Kay from head to toe, and I would never pay full price to someone. Never. I couldn't afford to pay full price. No, I choose not to pay full price to anyone. So, it's always been such a gift. And even when my husband runs out of product, he literally lines them up in front of my side of the sink in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if I don't recognize that real quickly, I'm not kidding you. He's like, so if I had a really good Mary Kay girl, she would realize that I'm like, wow, you know where the office is. Feel free to shop.
He's
That's
such
amazing.
a good communicator. He is
I love
a great
it.
communicator. He's
Oh,
like
yeah.
those
Tell
babies.
you his needs.
He's like those babies that cry a lot. They're really just great communicators.
Mhm.
Yeah. But talk to your Mary Kay girl. She might have really just the right answers to your questions that you have before this great special offer ends.
Mhm.
And we're so thankful for you guys.
It's true.
Yay.
All right. Bye, guys.